Yeah, implementation. It is a fascinating one. So I've got a couple of things on the basis of the conversation we've had today. There is something to be said for learning about, learning from, and learning with, and combining those approaches as a kind of prerequisite and a kind of landscape scanning before you go for it, before you say, okay, maybe it's a decision where you say, right, we're ready to go at scale for this. So have you learned about this technology and the people who are using it and the students who are being helped by it? Have you really learned about that, and what research and evidence is out there to add to that? And that can be a very quick, rapid horizon scanning with people on different things, aspects of that kind of process, to say, do we know enough about this? Have we learnt about this in order, and I'm going to go back to it, to solve the problem that we've defined here? How might we then learn from that? So what is there that's pertinent to our particular context? And that goes all the way back to what Kathy was saying about contextualization. And that might be on a classroom by classroom basis. It might be a group by group basis. It might be a pupil by pupil basis. In a multi-academy trust, it might be a school by school basis, depending on what your contexts are. And then when you've learned about and you've learned from and you've extrapolated from that, the key things that you think, yeah, they're the things that are going to work for us. Here are the conditions that need to be in place for us to be able to do that. Then let's not say, right, we've now got the answer, but let's do that final piece of the jigsaw and do the learning with. When this goes into the classroom, when it goes in to a live situation, a learning situation, how do we learn with those who are using it, accessing it, being able to really use it and apply it to what they need it to do for them? How then do we bring that together? And I think for me, prior to any big launch, if those 3 steps are done, then you've got a good foundation, and you can ask a lot of questions that will give you that evidence from research, from journal articles, from what people have done in the past, what they've known has happened in the past, and what they want it to do in the future. And they're involving everybody along the way. And that's where you get your shared aims and your intentions, and then your processes become clear. So I think that for me is the piece that I would sort of keep coming back to, saying learning about, learning from that in order to learn with, and then being able to take that forward.